Sir, are you okay? You lured my son to your farm. What? We are here to sue you for assault.
Trouble Busters!
You gotta be kidding. Someone's been stealing again. My name is Tom. I'm a healthy young man who owns a cantaloupe farm who's been facing a problem recently. Damn it! I wonder what animal has been eating my cantaloupes. There's no way I can watch out for my farm 24/7, so I decided to place an electric trap. It wasn't my plan to spend so much, but it's better than losing so much money for the stolen cantaloupes. All right, now time to sleep. Ow! What was that? Was someone screaming by my farm? Oh, who's that? Sir, are you okay? Ugh, that hurts a lot. Why the heck do you have an electric trap here? Oh, well, there were some wild animals that kept taking my cantaloupe, so I had to place this trap. This is an assault. You're gonna regret this. What? How could you say that? You're a thief who tried to steal my cantaloupes. Do you even know who my dad is? I said you're gonna regret this. No, you're the one who's gonna regret this. I'm gonna call the police. No way, Jose. Wait, don't you dare run from me. Oh, well, I'm sure he'll stop stealing from my farm moving forward. I'm just glad my cantaloupes are safe. At least he'll give up stealing cantaloupes from the farm from now on. Kelly, Susie, Brenda, my babies. I'm glad you're safe. There he is! Dad, Mr. Sawyer, that's the guy! Hey, you're the guy from last night. This is the guy who hurt me with that electric trap! What do you want from me? I can't believe you have the guts to come back here! Sir, Keith was tricked by you and ended up getting hurt by the electric trap that you placed here. We are here to sue you for assault. What the heck is wrong with this kid? I was willing to forgive and forget if he never showed his face again. Well then, you asked for this kid. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters. Do you even know what happened here? Of course I know. Keith told us everything. You lured my son to your farm by telling him that you wanted to gift some cantaloupes to me and made him touch the electric trap. What the? Why would I want to give free cantaloupes to a thief's father? This makes no sense. My daddy is a well-known personage in this area. He has powers. Everyone in this town wants to become close to Mr. Todd here. I'm sure you are one of those people too. Now you know. Everyone in this town would listen to anything my dad says. Oh, I see. I guess that's good for you. Bah! How pathetic of you to not know who I am! You're going to live miserably for the rest of your life. No, I won't. Shut up and just pay for your sins. We're here to make sure you take this incident seriously. Please understand that we are suing you to have you compensate for the pain and suffering that Keith has gone through, as we want you to take this seriously. If you want, we can resolve this by discussing it without suing you, but we're gonna make sure you're gonna apologize by putting your head all the way onto the ground. What else should I do? Maybe we won't sue you if you let me destroy your cantaloupe farm. How about that? How does anyone ever grow up to become a kid like you? No wonder you're so shameless about stealing from my farm. Shut up. I hate a guy like you living a happy life. I guess you're not willing to settle this peacefully. Mr. Sawyer, let's call the police. Sure. Since he doesn't seem to have any remorse, I guess he deserves to have a criminal record. Eat that, you criminal! There's no way my son would steal cantaloupes from your farm when our family's so wealthy, too. You should have come up with better lies. Hello, this is Troubles Police Department. They're on the line now. Hello, we wanted to report an assault. Let me just tell you that my surveillance camera captured the image of your son trying to steal cantaloupes from my farm. An assault? May I ask what's going on? Never mind about that, sir. Indeed, I had a surveillance camera watching my farm 24/7. I thought it would be helpful to know what kind of animal was stealing from my farm in case I had to contact the Animal Control Center. What the heck? I didn't know there was a camera. It's right here, see? Oh no, why do you even have a camera? Because I knew someone was stealing. Heath, is the footage something that would be valid against us? Well, of course it would. This kid lied to you that I invited him over to my farm. Why would he try to jump over the electric trap if I invited him? It wouldn't make any sense. Damn it, I didn't see the camera because it was so dark out here. I guess the tables have turned. Now, I'm gonna call the police. Mr. Todd, if this guy is telling the truth, Keith will be the one who ends up with a criminal record. Keith, tell me the truth. Were you lying to us earlier? I said, tell me the truth. He never invited me over. I was just not having it, so I wanted to destroy his farm. So you tried to steal without even checking if there was a camera? Why were you stealing cantaloupes anyways? You won't understand how I felt. Oh, quit it already. This is over. We lost. I guess both you and your son have no common sense. This isn't about winning or losing. Here, $10,000 cash. What the heck? Why don't we just settle this without involving the police? Settle this? How much would you say would compensate for the stolen cantaloupes? Well, it was about 10 of them, so I'd say it should have been around $2,000. So this cash would suffice. But I never said I'm going to take this cash. Take it easy. Just tell yourself that you sold 10 cantaloupes to make $10,000. Isn't this great? You're so persuading. And now this is a win-win situation, right? So let's not involve the police. But I'm supposed to be the hero in this story. A hero can't save anyone without having the proper funds. Just take the cash for everyone's sake, all right? I guess you might be right. Mr. Sawyer, tell him what we'd settle for giving him that cash. Of course. We would like to purchase the surveillance footage from you. How about that? Really? You're purchasing it? But then, I still feel that your son owes me an apology. The $10,000 includes my son's gestures of apology. Now just take the cash. And you also need to promise to keep this within us. Now, here's the $10,000. All right, I won't call the police. Very wise of you, young man. You deserve to know that you made the right choice. I love money more than cantaloupes. So I guess everything is settled now. Yup. I love being a wealthy man. Keith would have ended up with a criminal record, but money is the universal solution to all problems in this world. Thank you for your business and kind understanding, young man. My pleasure. I'm glad he was smart enough to seal the deal. He might have no manners, but he was wise enough to know it wouldn't be the best idea to fight against you, Mr. Todd. You better remember this, you bastard. I'm gonna make sure you regret this. Oh, my. What the heck? Dude, I know that's the same kid again. How dare they do this to me? You little bastard! Oh, it's you again. What now? Haven't we sealed the deal regarding Keith stealing cantaloupes? Additional sins, you bastards! Check out this video from last night. This is your son destroying my cantaloupe farm. Oh boy! It looks like your farm is completely destroyed! I know this was you, you little bastard! How do you even know this was my son? This thief is wearing a full-faced mask. They're about the same height, and more importantly, I know your son has no remorse. Hey, Keith, was this you? Nope, not me. I lost 300 cantaloupes, which comes out to be a loss of $60,000. We're not going to settle this by just discussing at this point. Well, good luck with that. Go talk to the police then. I will. I don't need you to tell me what to do. But then, how are you even going to prove that Keith was the culprit? You have no evidence. This video is the evidence. There's no way the video will be valid evidence. You can't even prove that the guy in this video is Keith. Oh, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to prove this right. You look like the type of person who has a lot of people with grudges against you. Maybe someone else also hates you too. You said that you're gonna make me regret this before you left my farm yesterday. I know you did this. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't believe how shameless you are. Oh, he's been shameful. Keith didn't leave our house last night. Yup. Okay then, I guess you're not going to admit it this time. Oh, shut up! Are you trying to get more money from us after getting that cash yesterday? This is no place for a peasant like you! Mr. Sawyer, can we sue him for defaming us since he's making false allegations against us? Great idea, Keith! We could do that! And we could also sue him for assaulting me by tricking me into touching his electrical trap, too! Son, what a wonderful idea! Are you guys sure about this? Is this really the approach you want to take regarding this incident? Are you sure you're not gonna regret this? We won't. Well then, I'm gonna call the police. Go ahead, I'm sure the police will be on our side. There's no way. Huh? Oh, are you trying to bluff now? Do you have any idea why I decided to take that cash yesterday? That's because you're a greedy peasant in need of money. That's right, you said you love money. I do love money, but not the type of money that I'd get from you bastards who think money can solve any problem. Here, give me back that cash then, you greedy hypocrite. Well then, as you wish. Hey, Mr. Todd wants that money back, so I need it here now. Breaking news!
Mr. Todd, our town's personage, settles a dispute regarding his son, a cantaloupe thief, using $10,000 cash, a corrupt love for his child.
That's not all we'll follow this news with.
Mr. Todd, Tom would like to return this $10,000 that you handed him to settle your son's dispute. Here you go. Now we would like to have a word from the head of this household full of thieves. How do you feel about your son, Keith?
How does it feel to wipe your son's butt after he's a grown man? How do you feel about the fact that his job is thief?
How does it feel living a life helping out a thief?
What the heck is going on? After you gave me that cash, I told my news reporter friends about it. What? They've been keeping an eye on you since the moment I told them about how you settled our dispute yesterday. But that's against our agreement. What do you mean? You promised us that you won't talk to others about this. I didn't talk. I wrote it on a piece of paper and handed it over to them. This wasn't supposed to be a riddle. It was supposed to be an agreement among us adults. Please answer our questions. I don't know anything about that cash.
But Mr. Sawyer, the lawyer right there, mentioned that the deal was sealed regarding Keith's cantaloupes. We captured a video recording too.
Are you gonna give lies again? Oh boy, we're getting some audiences now. That was a joke, but it didn't sound like a joke.
That's right. We've been recording every word you say on our camera.
The entire conversation that you were mutually admitting that your son has been stealing cantaloupes from Tom's farm.
And every little detail of the conversation was recorded on our camera.
Oh my God, how could this happen? It wasn't just my camera. Since you already knew about mine, I decided to get other cameras involved in keeping an eye out for me. A father who thinks money is the universal solution to everything. A son who has no remorse. I knew that kid would do it again. As I thought, you guys acted as if nothing happened the moment you thought you destroyed the evidence. You were the one who destroyed all of my cantaloupe farm, right? No, it wasn't me. I'm not going to admit it. You're underestimating this situation. I told you that it wasn't just one camera keeping an eye out. Wait, don't tell me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Keith, you need to calm down. You're not getting away with this. What you've done to my farm last night has been recorded by the news reporters. The moment you got there without the mask.
And the moment you put on the mask, too.
And during the entire time Keith was destroying the farm, too. We have everything recorded on our camera. Oh my God! Did I hear that right? Mr. Todd's son stole cantaloupes from Tom's farm and tried to settle it with cash to not report it to the police?
That's terrible. Sounds more like a bribe than a settlement.
Oh, shut up! The cantaloupe dispute was settled with Dad's cash, and I don't need no peasants judging me about it.
How shameless can he get? I wonder if Mr. Todd is really planning on having that boy as his successor.
Well, actually, that kid is just like his father.
Shameless son raised by a shameless father.
Why is everyone criticizing us and not Tom? He took the bribe, so he should be equally as guilty as us. Tom handed us that cash and told us, I'm not planning on using that cash. I'm sure they're going to ask for it back, so please keep it safe for me until the time comes. I didn't take that money for myself. I took that money for justice, so I could reveal Todd's true side to everyone in this town. And so we kept the money safe for him. Fine, I know what to do. Everyone listen, my son had threatened me and I had no choice. What? Right, Sawyer? Yes, that is indeed correct. Are you guys betraying me? Shut up! If you hadn't stolen those stupid cantaloupes, none of this would be happening right now. Not only did you cause inconvenience to your father, but you also went back to the farm to destroy it. I have nothing to say to you. Keith, I'm disowning you. Don't you ever show your face to me ever again. What the? Oh, this family is so painful to watch.
And this is exactly what entertains the audience. We're going to make sure we record this, too.
Stop it! I have nothing to do with this. I was just trying to help my son out of the trouble he got himself into. Mr. Todd, our town's personage, settles a dispute regarding his son, a cantaloupe thief, using $10,000 cash. A corrupt love for his child, followed by a disastrous father and son argument. I said we have nothing to do with this, okay? We're not involved. Let's go, Sawyer. Hey, where do you think you're going?
How can he scapegoat his son to save his own butt? I'm sure he'd scapegoat anyone in this town to save his own butt.
Keith, are you sure you're gonna let your father do what he's doing to you like this? Just admit it and tell the truth. Are you sure you want to let your father keep his fame and wealth like this after scapegoating you the way he just did? Stop! I said I have nothing to do with this child at this point. My father is sleeping with 7 different women other than my mother!
Did you just hear that? 7 women? He must be sleeping with different women every day of the week.
Stop it, Keith! That's not all. He's been buying cars and jewelry for those women using everyone's money, too! And to add, Sawyer the lawyer has been helping my father manipulate the books so he'd be able to underpay taxes. I have evidence too. Those are all lies. Keith, you little... I was planning on using all these facts to get some money out of you in case you disowned me, but I don't care anymore. I'm bringing you down with me. This is going to be such a breaking news.
This is going to be an eyewitness moment for everyone to see Todd's fame and wealth shattering into pieces.
I brought you down with me. Take that, you old geezer. Well, even if you tell everyone about your family, it's not like your crime is going to be forgotten, so make sure you remember that. What? But I thought you were on my side. Why would I be on your side after what you've done to my cantaloupe farm, you idiot? So you tricked me into saying all of that, huh? I didn't trick you. You started telling everyone about your dad on your own. And I guess it's my showtime now. Huh? Who the heck are you? Are you one of the news reporters? Oh my God, Mr. Cobweb! Do you know him, Sawyer? He's a legendary lawyer who's never lost a single battle in the court the past 10 years. Even if I were to gang up with 100 other intelligent lawyers, we probably wouldn't be able to defeat him. Mr. Cobweb is a huge fan of my cantaloupes, and he's quite upset to find out that he won't be able to enjoy one this year because someone destroyed my farm. Grudges over food can get quite messy, you know. Keith will be prosecuted for trespassing and property damage in addition to the theft that he conducted in the beginning. He will have criminal records at the very least for sure. 300 cantaloupes have been damaged, so if we were to consider $200 value per cantaloupe, it comes out to be $60,000. In addition, he has destroyed the farm, so the value of Tom's assets that Keith has destroyed, along with the compensation for the pain and suffering that Tom had to go through, will likely come out to be around $150,000. What? $150,000? Don't you be surprised. You destroyed my farm, which means you completely disabled my business until I get the farm up and running again. Oh, Mr. Tom, please have mercy. The news reporters, the audience, and the lawyer were all watching what happened here. No one's gonna pretend nothing happened. Not to mention, I'm going to be calling the cops. Oh! Please have mercy! Of course, I had no mercy. The police took them away immediately. Sawyer lost his attorney license in addition to being sentenced to 5 years of imprisonment for different sins, including forgery and embezzlement. Todd was charged an alimony of $200,000 in total for all the adultery he had committed. His ex-wife took 70% of his properties and assets. He's also been charged with tax evasion, embezzlement, and fraud, and the court sentenced him to 10 years of imprisonment. He'll be 60 by the time he's back in the real world. Poor guy. Last but not least, Keith has been charged with trespassing, property damage, and theft. He was sentenced to 4 years of imprisonment, while he will be paying $170,000 for the 300 cantaloupes he destroyed, in addition to all other compensations. His life is over at this point. As for me, I've been working hard to regenerate my farm. I do this partially for money, but more importantly, I want to see everyone smiling as they enjoy my cantaloupes. Trouble Busters!